Wilson, editor of the Arizona Daily Sun. We're here in the Daily Sun newsroom, and I'm with Betsy Bruner. Betsy, what can you tell us about Jana Dahl?
Oh, well, okay. It's a fun story we ran recently on Jana Dahl. She was born in Russia, but she came here 5 years ago by herself, which is daunting enough, except she's also deaf and barely spoke any English. She's a talented artist, and she's been painting a mural at the Literacy Volunteers of Coconino County. They've been helping her since she got here to learn English. She's also had to learn English, how to sign in English, and she's been working with Kelly Graham, an interpreter who speaks Russian and knows how to sign as well. And she has paintings up at the Seasoned Kitchen cooking store downtown, and you can meet her during the first Friday art walk this week.
Thanks, Betsy.
You're welcome.
Now, let's go to Joe Ferguson at City Hall for some good news.
Thanks, Randy. City Council has some good news coming out this week. They spent the last 3 days working on a budget for the next year. It's the worst budget crisis they've faced in 4 decades, and there's some good news that comes out of it. What once was going to be 125 jobs cut has been reduced dramatically to about 20. There's still some details to be worked out, but it looks like they'll have a full force on the streets for the police and relatively few cuts, mostly through job attrition as well as a couple of early retirements. So that's good news. The city also says that services aren't going to be cut, fees aren't going to be raised dramatically. So all in all, this is pretty good news. Back to you, Randy.
Thanks, Joe. I'll get back to you later. Speaking of good news, we've had a story this past week that is good news to all of you concerned about that smoke in the skies. That, of course, has been from controlled burning, and the Forest Service is now proposing a massive thinning plan that will not only clear the forest, but have some of that wood go into a strand board plant that's being proposed, and it has the sign-off, at least in principle, with some of the major conservation groups, including the Flagstaff-based Grand Canyon Trust. This is a plan that would cover 300,000 acres in 4 national forests and include many thousands of acres around Flagstaff. It's good news because it won't cost the taxpayers much if, in fact, the wood products industry agrees to not only pay for the wood, but take it out and build products too. For FlagNews, I'm Randy Wilson, Arizona Daily Sun.